Hello, my lovelies. I am in the kitchen with a bit of everything, really. I have just finished dinner and I have got out some baking things. I've got out my purchases from today and I thought I'd just show you what's going on. Been a little bit obsessed with Escape to the Chateau recently. Absolutely adore the episode where they make up hampers. Had a look online, their hampers are 74 to about £99. So I went off to a charity shop, can't remember which one, £4.50. Lovely basket. Managed to pick up a funky candle in a cup. I have designs on making a few of these myself. And for £1, I thought I would see if they tunnel, if it works. If I like it, does it smell? So many questions. It would be kind of perfect if it was a trio, but just as a one-off for £1, I thought, let's give that a go. So we'll be lighting that in a bit. I also picked up these 100% cotton napkins. Now, obviously not French linen, but still really, really pretty, brand new. I think they were from Debenhams. They look kind of Debenhams-y. They were £15 for 4 originally in the charity shop, £7.50. But yes, 100% cotton. Don't bleach, tumble dry, warm iron, do not dry clean. So, you know, I mean, it was about 22 quid. No idea what that was. It was about 22 quid. I also picked up this jar. I think it was someone's wedding favour. But I'm kind of hoping I can scratch off V8V, VBV, empty it out, maybe put something else in there, maybe keep it, I don't know. 50p, I thought, why not? And the other thing I've got going on today is Escape to the Chateau chocolate and marshmallow fudge. Now, a lovely lady in an Escape to the Chateau Facebook forum posted me this recipe. I think it is the one that they make on the show. I do remember them dumping a lot of marshmallows into it. I don't remember anything about vegetable oil for greasing the tray, but I have a non-stick. Now, it does say 8-inch. This is 7-inch. So they're going to be deep. Could not find cute sprinkles like she had in the show. Only these slightly boring looking ones. So hopefully they'll do the job. I'm thinking like 2 or 3 squares in a packet. It's all part of like a Escape to the Chateau birthday idea that I've got going on. But also just, I don't know, sometimes you just got to try a new thing, haven't you? Okay, let's start off with the candle. So it's quite a soft wax. I just tried wiping it out with a bit of kitchen roll just to get these bits of fluff off. And actually the candle is sort of moving around in it. This dink that has occurred when I bought it, it was like that. I have a feeling this is a very, very soft wax. It might be soy, I don't know. I don't think it's scented either, but let's light it and see if it works. Now, I do wonder if it's just going to tunnel straight down the middle, if the flame's going to be too hot for the cup. I mean, it is a china cup. I don't know how practical it is to fill a cup with wax. You know, unless you really want to have that lit on your table, am I better off just getting a series of teacups, putting a candle in it, and, you know, letting people have a teacup? But there's definite, like, you know, nice table linen, teacup, plate setting going on. Yes, this is good. Anyway, we'll leave that to burn and see what happens. So I was thinking, oh, I'll wash the napkins. But then I realised that if I do that, because the washing machine is in the kitchen, I won't be able to do any more videos if I end up cooking. So I thought I'd just open them up and have a look at the design. I do think it's pretty. I think it's It's not vintage French linen. It obviously doesn't have the little red lines going around it. It's English, and I'm okay with that. They're just short of 40 centimetres each, and they are cotton, so they may shrink in the wash. But I do think, for the price, less than £2 each, they are good value, and I think they'll look really nice as a little set with teacups. However I end up doing these. So yeah, I'll get them out and get them in the wash. So absolutely right with this. I wanted a bit of luxury. I did this set of 4 napkins from the same charity shop. They are IKEA. They were new, but they just don't do it for me. I wanted to try them in the crackers, but you know, they're not Christmassy. They're not fun. These, however, are stunning. So very glad I bought them. I have 12, which I think is a really nice number for a party. Very much looking forward to getting them washed and pressed. I love the idea of putting a name on them, or happy birthday, or something here. I totally get why she does it. And I can imagine even like just folding them really simply and then like laying them and having the teacup here with the name here is beautiful. I don't have an embroidery machine, so I would have to like hand stitch them or cross stitch them by hand. So I'll have a think, but very, very pleased with these. I think that's what it is. It's that little bit of luxury. It's that little bit of fun that is going to make all the difference when the finishing touches are on. I mean, look how cute that is. Isn't that fab? £4.50. So, over to the food. Let's have a little look. I have brought too much stuff out of this cupboard. So let's just put that back. There we go. So to the recipe. Veg oil for greasing tray. Now, do I do this in ounces or grams? I have scales that can do both, which is very handy. But I do find that you kind of have to follow one or the other. I think I'm going to go ounces. Yeah, it feels like an ounces kind of recipe. So, grease 8-inch tin with veg oil and line with greaseproof paper. Let's start with that then. Okay, so I have weighed out the ingredients. Never used evaporated milk before. It said shake it, so I did, but now it's all foamy. Cute little Escape to the Chateau mug. Perfect for measuring. I have put vegetable oil in this, and it just feels wrong because this is a sweet thing, and that is savoury to me. So I've wiped a lot of it out with kitchen roll. I did cut these lengths of baking parchment, I think in the style that they did in the show, so that I think it helps us lift it out easier. So they kind of go crossways that way. Hang on. Crossways that way. And then crossways this way. But then, of course, this is greaseproof paper. So, like, technically the fudge shouldn't stick to this. So I'm not quite sure why we grease the pan. Maybe someone who is chefy can tell me. All right, gonna get this in the bowl and move on. Okay, I think it is worth noting for this. This is at least £10 worth of ingredients, not including the sugar because I already had it. Fresh butter, 2 bags of marshmallows. I didn't quite use all of the second one, but this is a 300-gram bar of chocolate, and this one is 100, and I think you only use 75, but I'll probably drizzle the rest on the top. This is not cheap fudge. This is, I mean, you could absolutely just buy some fudge and this would hopefully it's going to taste nice and people will see the love, and I guess that's why you do it. Yeah, I feel like a practice run is very much needed. I don't have a thermometer. I'm just going to guess when you boil fudge for 5 to 6 minutes. We'll see what happens. Okay, I do think as well, before I start cooking up these bits, I should probably chop the chocolate, because once that needs to happen, it probably needs to all go in at once. So I shall do some chopping and get back to you. So I've just broken up all the chocolate inside the packet, and now I'm going to slice it again just to make them all a little bit smaller. I really don't think I can do this one-handed, but maybe we can. The kitchen's kind of warm, which is nice, so it's not super rock hard. I didn't keep the chocolate in the fridge. We're not those kind of people. This is coming at you from Sheffield in the UK. And I do not fridge my chocolate. I don't like the bloom on it, and this was always destined for the cooking. So I'm not the kind of girl that could just have a massive bar of chocolate in the house without eating it, probably in front of a film. So yeah, this is going better than expected. Okay. Okay, so I've also chopped up the dark chocolate, and this was a 100-gram pack, and the recipe says it needs 70. So I've just got out one of these little icing bags, and I am hoping to reserve a bit of the chocolate and drizzle it on the top to help the decorations stick, because I'm not sure how well these would bed into the fudge just on their own. So I think we are just about ready. Let's get some ingredients in the pan. So the recipe says to put the butter, sugar and milk in a pan over a low heat and melt gently. Once the sugar is dissolved, add the marshmallows and turn the heat up. Boil fudge for 5 to 6 minutes. So butter in first, I guess. Oh. Lily. Hang on. So this is soft, light brown sugar. I had forgotten quite how many different types of sugar there are. A lot. And the milk as well. I tend to only ever use brown sugar when I'm making gingerbread or Christmas cakes. So it'd be nice to try it in something else. Now, this is electric. It's fine. It's not the same. Okay, so I've got a spatula, and I've got my wooden spoon. I think I'm going to go spatula for this. These are just our normal stainless steel pans. Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can control the heat of electric as well as you can with gas. You can just cook it on gas. It's just different. You know where you stand. It heats up predictably. I grew up with gas. I find it a lot easier. However, this is a nice stove. I shouldn't complain. It's just not what. Not what I'd love. I'd love a real gas stove again. Maybe with like 5 rings, so you can put one in the middle and make gravy. Anyway, so I'm going to give this a smush. I feel like at this point, mixing it is no bad idea. The sugar wasn't particularly lumpy, but I don't think by touching it, I'm going to like wreck it in any way or crystallize it. I might be wrong, but we shall see. Okay, so the butter's melted. It's definitely warm, and I think it's time to add the marshmallows. This is the bit I'm not sure about. I assume you have to stir them in at least a little bit. But then, the things that I've read are like, don't touch it. So, yeah, I'm gonna try that. Boil it for 5 to 6 minutes. See what happens. So it's on the stove, it's on max, it's on 9. I lightly stirred it. Now I'm gonna leave it. Fingers crossed. Little check-in on the candle. Oh, can you see it? Not really. It's a very soft candle. It's going for it. Oh, this feels wrong. Yeah. Add marshmallows and turn heat up. Boil fudge for 5 to 6 minutes. Oh, this could be a huge waste of ingredients. Oh, I want to touch it. I don't know if I should. All right, time is going on. Okay, so 3 minutes left on the clock. It is blowing like a geyser. I don't know if it's burning or not. I've got a cup of water because there's a sort of crystal test that you can do. See if it forms a little ball. But if these marshmallows don't go anywhere, then I'm not quite sure what's happening underneath. Whew. Okay, 2 minutes 30 left. Okay, time is up. The heat is off. I mean, they've not melted. It's hard to know. Okay. Remove from heat, add chopped chocolate, leave for 1 minute, then stir until all melted. All right. Oh, I hope it's not burned on the bottom. I just don't know. I could have ruined a pan at this rate. It all looks very, still marshmallowy. Okay, in goes the chocolate. Again, it says leave for like a minute, so we'll do that, and then I'll start stirring it in. Ah! Okay, so while I'm waiting for that, I'm just going to weigh out 30 grams of chocolate. So I've put the icing bag into a mug, and then I'm going to put some hot water around the mug to melt the chocolate. And yeah, just it's a 100 gram bar, so 30 grams out. I'll make 70. One for good luck. Great. Okay. Well, I think we're on for a minute, so I'm going to give it a stir. I'm going to use a wooden spoon, but I think this might be a two-handed job. So, here we go. Okay, I've just gone in with the dark chocolate as well. It is definitely stuck to the bottom, but it's kind of soft, and yeah, gonna keep stirring it until it thickens, I guess. It is now in its cooling phase. So unfortunately, just as I began to pour it, my brother and sister-in-law rang, and I couldn't do both, film and answer the call. So I've ended up pouring it in, and it's very glossy, it's very soft. The pan, I mean, it's not wrecked. I'm sure the sugar will come out, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I boiled enough water out of it. So there's a glob here, and it is, I don't know. I mean, it's cold to touch now. It's been maybe 20 minutes. I mean, it's tasty. It's a bit sticky. It might harden. It definitely needs an 8-inch pan. I mean, this is full. It's heavy. It is tasty, which is nice, but I did not manage to get the chocolate drizzle on. So I think maybe for this batch, I'm just going to leave it as is. Leave it to set, hopefully dry out a bit, and I will give it a slice at some point. Candle check. It's melted in a kind of pleasing way, I think. It doesn't seem too big, the wick for the cup. It doesn't smell of anything, so I think it is just a soy candle. It's definitely been going for at least an hour. Yeah, it is nice. I like it. Other than that, I think on the whole, the fudge was successful. I'm sure we will see you. But for now, thank you for coming along with me and trying some Escape to the Chateau fudge. I look forward to making up the place settings with the napkins and deciding on maybe some little gifts or maybe hollowing out the books as well. I think that'd be really fun. Thanks for watching and I'll see you again. Bye bye.